Scot Free, Bell City Battles, Bell City Regime. You're watching Eddie G TV.
Yeah, it's Eddie G. You're watching Eddie G TV. Interview with Scot Free. Tell the people who is Scot Free.
Yo, I think that I've kind of become a cornerstone in the Bell City hip hop community. I'm a fucking battle rapper, and I'm a writer, and now I'm making some music. I'm fucking a crazy monster that most of you know probably see me intoxicated being a fucking idiot. So, and then catching wreck in the cypher, so, you know what I mean? Stay sharp.
So, what do you like doing better, battling or performing songs?
Right now, I really enjoy performing. I've been battling for a long time, so there's still a great rush and like a competitive spirit that I have to battle, you know? And
for sure.
And I never really lost that. I just, battle rap has got a little tiring for me, became a little bit fruitless. So I'm feeling the success more with my music. The response that I've got is more, I like it more than what I was getting from battling.
From battling, you're in the King of the Dot. What is the King of the Dot experience like?
It was kind of humbling. It felt like I went to an award show. It was a kind of a pleasure being nominated. So I never really unleashed on anybody, and whatever. I mean, it's been a really good experience. I've got to meet a lot of rappers. I've got to network with a lot of cool people. You know what I mean? And not even famous people, but the underground scene in Canada and Toronto specifically is so concentrated and so intense. The game is always evolving there, and it's wicked to be a part of hip hop history, which King of the Dot is, unquestionably.
So what do you feel has been your biggest hip hop moment?
Probably it would be battling Bender Stratocaster in Montreal for personal satisfaction. It was my first trip out of the province to battle, so it was cool to have that invitation to go somewhere else. I got a warm reception. He's a fucking amazing MC, so it was cool to be in the ring with a guy that is a Canadian legend already and will continue to prove himself to be. So that was a really it's on my rap resume. You know what I mean? It's also my highest viewed video on YouTube. It might be 35,000 or whatever. So that's a pretty good look. So.
What are your earliest memories of hip hop?
Ricardo Long, this Jamaican kid, when we were in public school, I pulled him aside and rapped to him one day. And he was like, oh, we got this fucking squad going down in homie's basement. So it was me and this other Ricky kid and this little Newfie. And we just used to sit in the basement and freestyle all day, you know what I mean? And just get high and we'd battle over the table and we just freestyle. And because we had access to so much instrumental music, it was never an end. So we could listen to, I was telling you, man, we'd listen to What's the Difference Between Me and You? And then that was what you had to freestyle, was the difference between you and the next man, or you and the guy in front of you, or whatever it was. And so it was a concentration. We sat there and we spent 6 months where we didn't talk to anybody and we just rapped, and then when we came out, we were all pretty good.
Is there anybody you want to battle right now?
I battle Miracle from Nova Scotia because I have to make up for my fucking Decipher fiasco. Because I outwrote the kid, no disrespect, I know he's gonna chirp when he sees the video. I outwrote him and he outperformed me. And fair enough, you know what I mean? No excuses, I'm not gonna take it. He beat me, fair and square, that's all what it is. So, I need to beat his boss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that he's taken a couple hard L's that he doesn't want to take, so he probably looks at me as food. So I would take that battle. I would go to Scotia, or he could come to Toronto, it would be cool.
Okay, who are some of the people you are listening to now?
SoulCon. This motherfucker might laugh about that. I fucking pound on SoulCon on SoundCloud. SoulCon saved New York. He is the future of fucking New York hip hop. The guy blows me away to no end. Really, but I don't listen to music necessarily for enjoyment. That's weird to say. I listen to the people who are at the next level of where I want to go. I listen to my competition. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
sure.
like that's who I want to. Okay, how are they doing their thing? Not that I want to mimic that or anything like that, but if this song is this good, then my song needs to be that good.
Yeah.
You know? And if their production value is this good, then mine needs to be that good. Like and so yeah, like Ilmac and Soulcon probably stand out. The two.
Yeah.
Dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Wax.
Wax.
Yeah, Wax is dope.
So who are the people you grew up listening to?
First tape I bought was DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. It was like brand new. I paid $22 for the tape, and I remember listening to it, and it fucking blew my mind. Stop Being Greedy was that jam. And like, I was like, his conviction was overpowering. It was so raw, and I was like, dope. And that's when I realized that all these songs that I liked before, they were like using half of what he said to fill up their whole song, and he's only saying that in a verse. Like, he had the ability with rapping to say so much more, so in succession, and like the story could be painted that much clearer. And like I just, since then it was like cool. It was kind of on.
You said earlier you opened up for Inspector Deck. What was that experience like?
Really, I have to give it up to Run Inc. Run Inc. put it on. My boy Spade got at me. Him, Tyler Pink, Corey Hayes, like all good people. They're really doing their thing. And he was like, "Yo, Inspector Deck's coming in. We need to have this little battle tournament. You want to come host? Blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Cool." So I came and hosted the tournament with Spade, and it turned into just rapping. You know what I mean? So it was wicked, like to warm up the crowd and have everybody like pay attention. And I mean, they're good dudes. They're still putting on big things. Like they're. I mean, it's wicked. So it was really humbling because like I told you I have a 36 Chambers T-shirt.
Yeah.
So to like be with that dude and have him be like, see him flick his mic on in the back in the green room, be like, "Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money," and then shut it off and hear everybody outside go, "Dollar dollar bill, y'all," and you're sitting there watching him go, like that's fucking awesome. So.
Who are some of the people that you'd like to work with in the future?
Locally, I want to work with, what's his name, Chris Jackson. I want to work on putting together something more organic than a drum kit and a rapper. I would like to have vocalists, and I'd like to have instruments, and I'd like to have a band. Like I'm trying to build my own roots crew. So anybody who I'm working with Chris Stray, and he's a great guitar player, and Chris Stray and the D-Line is now his band, and there's a bunch of guys in there that are wicked cats and good musicians that I've worked with a little bit. And I would like to continue to work with Delusionaire, Lionhair, and what's his name, Jordan Malcolm. Like they're dope. Rappers, I don't know, I'm pretty open. I just don't want to write any more I'm So Tight tracks. I don't want to do punchline songs like I write for battles. Like, send me a beat, send me a concept, let me do something with it. So, yeah, rappers get at me. Freezerbag519@gmail. Straight goods.
Okay. And this has been Eddie G TV.
Scot free, baby. Boom bap, yeah.
And we're out.